Are you a big fan of Venom? Are you wondering about some of the other hosts the symbiote has shared a body with? Well great, as this is a place to come to find out. Hello everybody and welcome back to another Comics video, where today we'll be counting down our top 5 picks for the strongest hosts of the Venom symbiote. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and click that bell icon for notifications on upcoming content. With that, let's jump right into our top 5 strongest hosts of the Venom symbiote, shall we? Number 5. Lee Price. What makes Lee Price so interesting as the host for the symbiote is the fact that he was one of the only hosts who was totally able to subdue the will of the symbiote. Being a decorated army ranger who wanted to change his ways and become kingpin of organized crime made him a great host for the symbiote. Considering how mentally strong and ruthless Lee was as a person, he would do things so terrible that even the symbiote objected to it, which is saying something considering the symbiote usually has no issues with straight up killing and eating someone. Just imagine a more sane, cold, and calculating version of Carnage and Cletus Cassidy. He's not a host you really want to mess with. Number 4. Mac Gargan, Scorpion. This merge was one that I never really saw coming until it did. After the Venom symbiote was freed from its prior host, it went after someone with the same immense hatred for Spider-Man. Considering Mac's history with the web slinger, he was perfect for the position. I will say when it comes to the costume design, I really like this version of Venom, as it had all the aspects of Scorpion mixed with the color scheme of Venom. Not to mention, he even operated under the name of Venom after bonding with the symbiote. Although he never did get to defeat Spider-Man, he struck fear into the eyes of many people in his time as the Venom's host. Number 3. Peter Parker. You can't have a top 5 hosts video without having Peter Parker on it, as the Venom symbiote is pretty obsessed with him. It's even this obsession from Venom and the rejection from Peter that leads him to bond with Eddie Brock. You could say Peter and Venom have a bit of a love-hate relationship, as you will always constantly see them fighting either together or against each other. Although Peter is stronger with the symbiote, it is this obsession that ultimately leads to destruction when it comes to merging together. Even though it might give him a boost in strength, I think everyone would agree classic Peter Parker is the best Peter Parker. Number 2. Eddie Brock, Venom. Now to say Venom and Eddie Brock's relationship is toxic would be a massive understatement, but since he is the longest running host for the symbiote, we can't miss out on including him on our list. Eddie Brock's version of Venom would be considered an anti-hero or vigilante, as he's not afraid to spill a little blood or eat someone if it's necessary. Why Brock doesn't take our spot as number 1 though, is because he doesn't always work so well with the symbiote, as they both always try to dominate the will of each other. This can be a problem considering both of them share the same body. But over time and countless betrayals, the two aren't really any better off than they were. But hey, what's a bond without a little violence? We can't have a top 5 list without having some honorable mentions. So one of my favorite hosts for the symbiote would have to be Groot, just because I loved when this merge happened in the comics. Not only did the symbiote bond with Groot, but it also bonded with Rocket and Drax, giving us some really badass looking symbiotes. What's even cooler about this host is that while under control of the symbiote, all Groot went around saying was, "I am Venom." I couldn't even imagine what kind of destructive power these two would have merging their abilities and testing them in a real fight. Anna Wang, She-Venom. Considering we finally got to see her on the big screen in the 2018 film Venom, I had to put She-Venom in the honorable mentions because Anna Wang is just a great host for the symbiote. Being one of the few female hosts and ex-wife of Eddie Brock, Anna Wang did struggle a bit when it came to controlling the will of the symbiote. This had a lot to do with the fact that the symbiote was a bit messed up, as it was previously bonded with Eddie, who pretty much let it do whatever it wanted. Even though her time was short as Venom, compared to some of the rest on this list, she still holds a special place in my heart as one of the most badass female hosts for the Venom symbiote. Number 1. Flash Thompson, Agent Venom. Of course, Agent Venom had to be our top pick because Flash Thompson is just awesome. Now hear me out. I know a lot of you may be wondering, how is he stronger than Eddie Brock's Venom? Well, after Flash lost his legs on deployment, he was picked up for a government project that bonded him with the drug-induced symbiote. Having full control over the suit gave him a leg up on Eddie, but what sets him apart as the strongest is the fact he was able to work with the symbiote more successfully than Brock could, oftentimes referring to each other as partners. Not to mention, at one point, he was a part of the Avengers and the Guardians of the Galaxy. This is why Flash Thompson had to take our number 1 spot on our top 5 list. Well, that's all I've got for you guys today. What did you think of our top 5 picks? Who would you have changed or added in? Make sure to let us know by dropping a comment down below. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, as well as smashing both that subscribe button and bell icon to keep updated with our latest content. As always, this is Ryan with Comics, and I'll see you on our next top 5 video.